routes to his right. He looks left, throws to the end zone, and the ball 5 yards deep in the end zone. Joe Wilkins, the intended receiver, wrestles it away for the catch and the touchdown.
As the Irish celebrated the go-ahead touchdown, Notre Dame offensive lineman Blake Fisher's regular season came to an end. He was the first freshman offensive tackle to start in 15 years, but a slight meniscus tear to his knee brought his debut crashing down. But Blake knew he would be back and make the most of his opportunity, returning for the Fiesta Bowl and now the starting right tackle on the Irish O-line.
There's definitely a different level of confidence and appreciation, when I step on the field because, you can never take anything for granted. Not saying I did, but now there's a different level of, of urge of wanting to be consistent and then go out there every day, with my brothers and, just having fun.
That appreciation carries over from the football field to the community. Last spring, Blake wanted to give back through Notre Dame's volunteer program. He could choose anything from the homeless shelter to the food bank. But for Blake, the choice was easy.
I used to be a YMCA kid when I was growing up. So working at the YMCA with those kids was one of the things that, when it was brought to my attention as an opportunity, I jumped on it immediately.
Growing up, Blake's parents told him he needed something to keep him busy after school, and the YMCA was the perfect fit.
Gave me an environment, as a kid where I could just be free, play games with other kids and just get to, have an enjoyable experience other than just sit in the house all day, with family.
Blake started showing up at the after-school program, hanging out and playing with the kids. At first, he wasn't sure how they would react to a 6'6", nearly 330-pound Notre Dame football player. When he came through the door, everyone took notice.
The first time I walked in, the Holy Cross school, all the kids they just blew up and just like, oh my God, you play football, all this. So, just being able to, going through football and, academics every day and then just getting away and just being able to be around those kids and knowing that you're a joy to them and, they really appreciate, me coming in and helping them and, talking to them, having different conversations with them. It just really brings a level of, just calmness to me. It's just a joy. It puts a smile on my face and I enjoy going every day.
Taking their own time to give it to somebody else is a really big gift that they can give, and that's a really impressive thing because you don't realize how important that is to a child. Just that 10 minutes of homework time, or swinging on the swings, or playing gaga ball. Just that little bit of a moment is a big thing for a kid.
Just as his season-ending injury put a new perspective on the game of football, spending time with the kids at the YMCA gave Blake a new perspective on the impact he can make in the community.
Obviously, you see the fan base out here on Saturdays, but being able to connect with some of the kids, on a level that you don't really get to is just a phenomenal opportunity.